The way I got started in music is really through my father. He was an amateur musician growing up pretty much his whole life. And just, you know, aside from being a musician, just a music enthusiast, just somebody that was into everything. So growing up, I mean, I heard everything from Motown to the Beatles to Neil Young to Michael Jackson, all over the place. So just growing up with him as my pop, I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard not to get into music, you know. He wasn't really the kind of dad to like take me out back and show me how to swing a baseball bat. He would, you know, fire something up on the 8-track or on the record player and, you know, point out different music. This is The Who, this is, you know, whoever it was at the time. So definitely him. And as far as our band, we're a 5-piece band. The lead guitar player, Nick, me and him have been best friends ever since we were little kids. So we kind of grew up together, had the whole music experience together as long as we've been going. 2 of the other guys I actually worked with once upon a time. And then the other guy, the bass player, his name is Beard. He's a good friend of mine who played in a different band that I was, you know, kind of an admirer of. So yeah, kind of all came together, been going now for about 3.5 years. So we've got Nick Facanti, he plays lead guitar. Then we've got Chris Genovese, who plays keys, guitar, and sings background vocals. Myself, I'm John Salamone, I sing and play guitar. Then we have Beard, who plays the bass, and Zach Zimmer is our drummer. So we draw our influences from really all over the place. Nick, who is our lead guitar player, he is also a classically trained sitarist. So he's really into classical Indian music. You know, I definitely like pop and rock and all that kind of stuff. Zach, our drummer, he's into more metal. Beard, our bass player, is into a lot of weird stuff that I don't even really know about. A lot of like Japanimation music and stuff like that. But I think if you were to look through all of our iPods, there would probably be 10 or so bands that we all love, but there would probably be 150 that is all over the place, you know? So we kind of have some common threads. I mean, we definitely like, you know, all those classic bands from Britain, like The Who, the Beatles, Pink Floyd, all that kind of stuff. I would say that's definitely the common thread, but other than that, very, very, very eclectic, all over the place. This evening at Raw, we are performing a whole bunch of original songs. I think we got 8 or 9 on the list. We're also going to be playing a Rock and Runway, so as the girls actually walk, we're going to be supplying some music for them in the background. We're going to be doing a cover for that David Bowie tune called Fashion, appropriately enough. So that should be pretty cool. My experience with Philadelphia Raw so far has been very brief. I've really only been a member for a couple of weeks. I heard about it through a friend who is a photographer who's been a member for a little while, who did a Philly Expo and I think also did one in Seattle for them, if I'm not mistaken. So my experiences so far have been great, but yeah, this is actually my first thing, you know, associated with Raw, so I'm excited for it. Hi, my name is John Salamone from the John Salamone Band, and I am a Philly Raw artist.